Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. All right, so I just wanted to start this video off with making a bit of a correction. I know yesterday I did a video on Scott Minerd. Okay, something he said back in 2021, and then something he said in a more recent video clip. Now, I did label this 2024, and clearly that video clip was from before that. Nevertheless, the information in the video is still relevant. What he says is still relevant because Scott Minerd did die back in 2022. So I just wanted to make that correction there just to let everybody know. I mean, the video still possesses some interesting information. Even what Scott Minerd was saying before this point, so even if it was earlier in 2022, the fact that he is saying the U.S. financial system is basically in ruins and is basically on the verge of collapse. I mean, we've been talking about this for a few years now. So, still relevant today, even if it was a clip back from 2022 or before that. So if you guys didn't catch this video, I will link it up here in the top right-hand corner. Wanted to move along, though. Lord XRP bringing this up. I know sentiment, for the XRP community in particular is fairly low right now. I know we saw a 50-cent XRP yesterday. Actually, XRP dipping below 50 cents. People in the XRP community were not terribly excited about that. But guys, when in doubt, zoom out. Remember, the trend here still holding up. We're still seeing higher lows and higher highs for XRP. We're still forming what is looking like that Nike swoosh pattern here on the trend, holding above that trend line. Even if XRP is trading lower, we got to remember the rest of the crypto market is also trading lower. Everything is still following Bitcoin at this point in time. So, when you get a bit weary about your investment, why is my coin not pumping, et cetera, you just kind of have to go back to the research, realize how many partnerships, for example, Ripple has and who's integrating XRP. Lord XRP here posting this. Ripple is everywhere, and one after the other is integrating XRP. So a list here of just, huge list. Some of the companies that have already confirmed, including RippleNet banks, financial institutions, tech companies, so many here that, I'm not going to name them all. Obviously, I will link this in the description of the video, but just to name a few off the top here, CIBC, BBVA, Accenture, obviously one of those original Ripple partners, HSBC, another one there, ING, Temasek, another one that we haven't heard too much about recently, Bancor is another one, but I will link this in the description of the video for you guys if you are interested. Remember, guys, we're in this for the long haul. The XRP price today doesn't nearly reflect the power of the XRP cryptocurrency moving down the road. So regulatory clarity obviously is part of this, global adoption, and also to a point, global cooperation. That is also what's going to be important to get a lot of this technology off the ground, not just XRP, but many other blockchain technologies. We've got to remember this is the teething pain phase. We are all going through, every single country around the world is going through the same kind of process right now, figuring out their cryptocurrency regulations, making sure that, they've got all their T's crossed and all their I's dotted before they really kind of move forward with mass adoption for cryptocurrencies. So we're in a spec market. We have been since the beginning of crypto, since the birth of crypto. Nothing has changed in that regard, which is good for us in a way too, because we can count on the fact that Bitcoin price will move the price of other cryptocurrencies. Now that Bitcoin price has gone down, we have seen altcoins retrace. This is why Bitcoin dominance is creeping up here. And if you guys are interested in what I'm trading this bull run, you can find my trading picks at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel. I've outlined the portfolio. I'm giving all my patrons resources. And guys, I am planning a Q&A session. I don't think, I might still do it this week, but I don't think I'm going to have the time to do it this week. But next week for sure, guys, I'm going to be getting on that next week for sure, guys, for my Patreon subscribers. Going to have a Q&A session. We're going to talk about the coins in the $10,000 plus portfolio. And you guys can ask me about my XRP, my HBAR, my VeChain, whatever it is. I'm kind of keeping it casual. Wanted to open it up to the Patreon subscribers. So I'm going to give everybody more information at patreon.com/workingmoneychannel for when that comes. If not at the end of this week, by next week for sure. Anyway, want to keep moving along, guys. Since we're talking about cryptocurrency adoption globally, I also thought I should mention this. Things are bullish for crypto when the Bank of England, for example, announces to the commercial banks that they have updated the way to formally report CBDCs and cryptocurrency transactions within the balance sheet for reporting correctly. Now, that to me certainly does spell something out. So Statistical Notice 2024, Statistical Notice update the definitions and guidance contained in the Banking Statistics Yellow Folder. And guys, here they are updating how cryptocurrencies are going to be, classified here, rather the transactions, and how CBDCs are going to be reported, all part and parcel to where the technology needs to be. So up here, nature of the asset, they give you this column here, crypto assets designed to act as a general medium of exchange with a corresponding liability. So giving us some examples here, crypto assets that only act as a medium of exchange within a platform or network. And then crypto security assets, or rather security crypto assets, always have a counterpart. So giving some more detailed definitions here, but ultimately the reporting on central bank digital currencies, this is, what in the US, what the IRS is really trying to focus on too. In Canada, what the CRA is also trying to focus on. CBDC reporting, once these cryptocurrencies become part of our everyday life, they want to make sure that they track every single token that you and I transact. And unfortunately, this is the way it's going to be. Some governments are going to try to be even more nefarious, try to abolish cash. But we got to still fight very hard to make sure that doesn't happen. But again, to the point of crypto adoption, to the point of those cryptocurrencies that solve problems and them gaining steam in terms of price appreciation based on utility, this is where it's all going to go. These are the signs that we should be noticing to get really excited about for the coming years. Anyway, wanted to thank Dark Horse there for posting that. Some more real utility here, guys. This one coming from Mike Manfield. It's nice to see a Ripple partner, in this case, HDFC, and their apps in the works. So this is, I'm not going to play you guys the video. It is quite lengthy, but I'm just going to scroll through it. Basically a demonstration. The e-revolution is here. Meet the e-rupee, okay? India's centralized digital currency powered by RBI's blockchain technology. Particularly, you guys can see up here, HDFC is a Ripple partner, and so they're tied to this as well. Experience the future is secure, fast, and convenient. And you guys can see here just a very easy, seamless user interface here. If you want to add rupees to your payment, you can just click on the denomination that you want there, and you can see up here there this guy is adding the quantity, the amount of rupees that he wants to pay for, and then boom, digital rupee wallet. You can load it. Please wait, the transaction will go through, and boom, there you go. Payment is successful, or redemption successful, loading successful. So, again, just another demonstration is just another demonstration of a German minister using this particular app here. But again, just, another avenue where we're going to see that XRP adoption. Just to put a point on it, again, HDFC Bank did join Ripple Payments Network, or did join the Ripple Payments Network back in September of 2020. At that point, Marcus Stretcher was involved, the global head of strategic accounts at Ripple. He did inform that HDFC, India's largest private bank, did onboard onto its global payment network, RippleNet. So that's the connection there. Now, fast forward to today, and we're getting new applications, new developments for the technology that will run on the XRP ledger. So wanted to thank Mike Manfield just for posting that. Some more news, guys, coming out from Algorand. Algorand Ventures has recently made a strategic investment in Gora Network, a next-generation oracle built on the Algorand blockchain. Algorand, one of those cryptocurrencies that has really been beaten down over the bear market. It has been rebounding, though, a little bit when we did see that pump. For Bitcoin, we did see the algo price move, although another one that is trading at a steal of a deal, about 16 cents, just over 16 cents right now, part of my legacy portfolio. And one of those coins like VeChain, they've got the real world utility, but the algo token too, a big mover in the spec market. Oracles, though, playing a pivotal role in this blockchain ecosystem, acting as bridges between blockchains and external systems. They provide smart contracts with access to external real-world data, a necessity for many blockchain applications. And the Gora network, designed as a decentralized Oracle network, aims to empower blockchain applications with reliable and secure offline data. The roots of Gora network to an Algorand hackathon over 2 years ago, highlighting the organic growth and innovation within the Algorand ecosystem. This recent investment by Algorand Ventures is set to propel Gora Network's ambitious roadmap, focusing on several key areas, okay? So business development, strengthening the number of applications built on Algorand. The more that is built in the ecosystem, obviously, the better it is for the crypto. Scaling infrastructure, enhancing Gora's infrastructure to benefit the network and its users. Expanding product suite, introducing new tools and functionalities. And the growing developer ecosystem, so fostering a supportive environment for developers. And then finally here, research and development, innovating in the field of Oracle technology. So more developments happening, more partnerships happening. We know that a lot of these blockchains too are interoperable, so we're going to see a lot more activity on the networks based on the interoperability as well. This investment, though, comes at a time when Algorand itself is undergoing significant upgrades. The Algorand 2024 roadmap, known as the Algorand Gambit, focuses on enhanced network performance, decentralization, and developer accessibility. So Algorand is working behind the scenes too to develop their blockchain. In Q4 of 2023, Algorand showcased notable growth with a 123% surge in market capitalization and a 58% increase in transactions. So we're seeing development on the blockchain. Of course, the token had been beaten down quite a bit in 2022 and in the earlier part of 2023 as well. Did get sued by the SEC. But now, guys, we are seeing growth. We are seeing an expansion for Algorand. Another one of my picks, one that I'm really, really excited about. Wanted to keep moving. DJ Peter Vass here posting this, okay? Here is when XRP holders will earn passive income with their XRP. When? Well, here it is. We're waiting for that AMM amendment, that darn amendment. Anodos Finance founder Panos Mekris recently drew attention to the growing percentage of XRPL validators endorsing the XLS 30D amendment or the AMM amendment. At the time of this disclosure, 20 validators have voted yes to the amendment, making it a just over 57% consensus. So here's Panos' tweet, guys. 20 UNL validators are now voting yes on the AMM amendment. We are getting closer, guys. And I will link this tweet in the description of this video if you guys are interested. However, data from the XRPL Blockchain Explorer, XRP Scan, suggested that consensus is now at about 60%, at least as of the time that they published this article. This results from 21 validators endorsing the amendment. Notably, the new figure marks an outstanding advancement compared to the 16 yeses and 18 no votes recorded on December the 7th. So it's looking as though, I guess the most recent data is now showing that this amendment will go through. Significantly, the successful approval of this amendment presents a unique opportunity for XRP holders to generate passive income from their holdings. The key feature of this amendment is integrating automated market makers functionality into the XRP ledger seamlessly, connecting it with existing decentralized exchange. Back about a year ago, David Schwartz was discussing this XLS 30D amendment. I did this video back in July of 2022, so over a year ago now. About a year and a half ago, where this was discussed, where we were talking about the idea that XRP holders, we're not making money off the price appreciation at this time, but we can make money, we can in fact profit off this AMM development. And the Wrath of Kahneman did go in depth about this. I just wanted to play you guys this clip from this video. Here's how it works. But ultimately, wanted to get to this, guys, from the Wrath of Kahneman: yields, liquidity pools, liquidity tokens. The XLS-30D discussion for an XRPL automated market maker, or an AMM, has enormous potential for the network. This is what I wanted to talk about because this is where market makers are going to be able to potentially make some profits. This is an attempt to understand what Ripple's David Schwartz called the secret sauce of an XRPL AMM. So, the other day, David Schwartz did mention this. I did a video about it last week. I'll link that up here in the top right-hand corner. Here's an interpretation, guys, of what this could mean for XRP holders and how we could potentially be market makers. First, a brief recap. Automated market makers allow digital assets to be traded without permission and without traditional order books of buy and sell offers. Trading happens automatically using pools of available tokens called liquidity pools. Users supply liquidity pools with tokens held in pairs like you would find in a traditional order book, and then represented by a liquidity pool token. By supplying the pool, you earn a small yield. On the XRPL, this would involve XRP plus issued tokens, anything on the DEX, the decentralized exchange. The price of these pooled tokens is mathematically determined and varies from prices on other exchanges, prompting arbitrage, buying and selling on another exchange with better prices. In the long run, arbitrage keeps prices everywhere near the same level. So just kind of giving us a concept of what arbitrage does there. But arbitrage has its own problems and risks. The XLS 30D discussion notes, they wait until the profit from the arbitrage transaction and thus the pool's expected loss exceeds the trading fees, all while racing against other people trying to do the same thing. Waiting until they can get a profit big enough to profit more than the trading fees they would incur, they slow price discovery and reduce liquidity. So that is the current problem that we're finding ourselves in, or at least that the developers of the XLS 30D protocol find themselves in. And so how to solve that problem? Well, let me finish here. Then they pull tokens out and sell them at the liquidity pool's expense. So what can be done about this? In this video with David Schwartz, which I will link again in the description of this video, Ripple's David Schwartz shared that the XLS 30D proposal has a secret sauce that allows those to supply liquidity to take a large share of the profits that would normally go to arbitragers. The secret sauce. The GitHub discussions describes a function that continuously auctions off zero-fee trading slots for arbitragers and gives these sums to liquidity providers, speeding up arbitrage because there is no trading fee eating up potential profits. So again, guys, all the links are listed in this tweet thread. We propose a unique mechanism where the AMM instance continuously auctions off trading advantages, charging them and giving these earnings to liquidity providers, allowing liquidity providers to take a large share of the profits normally taken by arbitragers. Using liquidity pool tokens, arbitragers can bid for a zero-fee slot and then trade immediately with it, without worrying about making more than the trading fee they would otherwise incur. Outbid for your slot, your LP tokens are refunded in a continuous process. This would seem to push bidding prices up to the thinnest margin where arbitragers can make a profit. The expected results of this new XRP AMM mechanism, though, is increased liquidity and pool supplier profits while allowing arbitrage to remain profitable. So let me just read you guys this. The expected results: eliminates wait time and race condition for auction slot holders. The arbitrager narrows time windows in which the pool suffers decreased trading volume, and liquidity providers additionally reap a share of the profits. So if you are a liquidity provider, you will take some of the profits that would otherwise go just to the arbitragers. The idea is that the XRP AMM makes arbitrage faster with less risk, while increasing profits for liquidity providers, so people or organizations or mechanisms providing liquidity, all while increasing liquidity in the system overall. So this means a win for everyone, and I love the Oprah gif here. You get an upgrade, everyone gets an upgrade. There's much more to the XLS 30D proposal, of course, votable trading fees, and the incredible power harnessed by the XRPL's pathfinding. An XRPL AMM would be a liquidity monster. Looking forward to participating should it be finished, tested, and voted through. So, could this mean potential profits for XRP holders holding their XRP? You know, theories that we were talking about back in 2018 and 2019 finally coming to market. Note XLS 30D is listed in the xrplf.org GitHub as a standard proposal. It is under discussion, and I highly recommend you read the discussions. It is not currently an amended proposal being voted on just yet. So still yet to be determined, guys. Nevertheless, this puts XRP holders potentially in a position to make profits holding your XRP, leveraging your XRP as a potential market maker. So that was the breakdown, guys. Now we're getting very, very close. There is the vote. Looking for that final result, the key feature of this amendment is integrating automated market maker functionality into the XRP ledger seamlessly, connecting it with the existing decentralized exchange. So you heard about automated market makers, and I'm sure there are resources. I'm not entirely sure how to do this, but I'm sure there are resources if you guys want to participate and be an AMM. So it's looking like the vote will be a go-ahead, at least as of the time of the publication of this article. So wanted to thank DJ Peter Vass just for posting that. And some bombshell news, guys, from Crypto Hulk here. Italy and France, are they going all in on XRP tokenization? Great little video here, basically highlighting the Ripple partnerships here. This from a few days ago. Non-performing loans to be tokenized via Crédit Agricole, Italia-based tokenized platform, and Block Invest. So, two important partnerships here, guys. Crédit Agricole and Block Invest, looking to perform loans, tokenized via blockchain technology. So, Italy's Block Invest announces plans to tokenize two different types of sets of non-performing loans, or NPLs. It is partnering with asset-backed securities firm Cento Trenta Servicing to issue tokenized securities backed by non-performing loans. Separately, it is also partnering with a small bank, Davis & Morgan, to tokenize non-performing mortgages. Both sets of tokens will be issued on the Polygon public blockchain. Meanwhile, Block Invest is backed by Crédit Agricole Italia. According to Block Invest, Italy has about 300 billion euros, or roughly $327 billion, in non-performing loans, so there's plenty of market potential. So guys, they're looking to tokenize at least these two items to begin with, but possibly even more as the time goes on. There are several drivers for tokenization, obviously. One is the efficiency, resulting in lower costs, making smaller issuances or denominations possible. This so-called fractionalization has the potential to improve liquidity. And liquidity is always that key factor that developers working on the XRP ledger, for example, have said XRP needs to be liquid in order for a lot of these functionalities to just to make sense. So guys, let's take a look at some of these partnerships. Crédit Agricole, remember back in 2018, Crédit Agricole Bank to test Ripple blockchain money transfer. Again, this was from back early January 2018, close to the time, coincidentally, that XRP saw its all-time high after this new partnership with Mercury FX and IDT Corporation. The newest addition to Ripple is France-based, world's 11th largest bank, Crédit Agricole. This new partnership is to speed up payments and offer a better service to its customers. This announcement comes as a proof of how important the solution offered by Ripple is for financial institutions, bank, and money transfer companies. So Ripple did partner with Crédit Agricole back in 2018. On top of that, France's Crédit Agricole said it would buy a 7% stake in the payments firm Worldline. Now, for those of you guys who might not know the Worldline connection here, let's go back to, when was this, 2022. They were a partner of Ripple even from before 2022. Worldline is the only Ripple partner that has been authorized by the European Central Bank to develop a prototype digital euro wallet. So this has to do with a digital euro wallet, something that is not connected. Nevertheless, it does say that Worldline is in fact a confirmed Ripple partner here. On top of which, Deloitte and Block Invest, remember that other company that they mentioned here, Block Invest? Well, Deloitte and Block Invest did launch an open token factory project for tokenization of real-world assets via blockchain technology. This was back earlier last year, April 2023. Deloitte Italia and Block Invest joined forces to give birth to Open Token Factory, a project based on an innovative blockchain platform aimed at tokenizing real-world assets to make financial assets more liquid, accessible, and attractive to buyers. The main goal for this initiative is to concretely welcome tokenized assets from leading financial institutions worldwide, demonstrating how blockchain technology can help reduce fixed costs and obstacles, achieving greater transparency and security. So boom, another connection here to Block Invest specifically. And Deloitte, guys, why is this important? Because Deloitte did showcase the integration of Ripple technology into Temenos T24. There you go again. Temenos, another real big player in the space, allowing real-time international payments, and this from back in 2016. So we are seeing now the connections, how these two companies particularly are connected to Ripple, running on RippleNet technology, and now they're discussing this idea of tokenizing these two particular things, non-performing loans and what was the other one here, mortgages in France and Italy. So possibly the beginning of tokenizing assets in Europe. This is just the beginning, but chances are it's just going to get even bigger than this. They got to start somewhere, right? That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.